Lately, I have been getting nonstop texts from so-called recruiters promising remote jobs, flexible hours, even $600 an hour. Spoiler, it's a scam. I'm Kristin Schwab. I'm a senior reporter here at Marketplace, and I've been talking to experts who say job scams are on the rise. These are scams via text or email or even fake job postings on job boards. Reports of these scams have tripled in the last 4 years, according to the Federal Trade Commission. And there are three big reasons why. One, the economy. The labor market is tight, and it's taking people longer to find work, which makes them more likely to ignore red flags. Also, inflation means people are more eager to work a side hustle. Two, artificial intelligence. Scammers come in all forms. They might be working on their own. They could be working at a scam farm, a big operation overseas. They may also initially be bots, and AI has made it easier to send convincing messages that use perfect grammar and respond conversationally. Finally, there have been so many changes to how we work. The pandemic has made more jobs remote and made more steps of the hiring process remote. It's reasonable now to get hired and maybe never meet your boss in person. So imagine if you're a young person just joining the labor force, or a stay-at-home parent rejoining the labor force, or a person who's working and looking for a new job after spending a decade at their old one. Work has totally changed. And I talked to recruiters who do actually recruit this way, even via text.
If I get people saying wrong number, stop, it is what it is. We work with what we got, the resources we have.
So how do you spot the difference between a scammer and a real recruiter? Beyond the obvious stuff like bad grammar and spelling, it's really, and I hate to say this, it is on you to do your homework. Experts told me you should go as far as calling every recruiter's company and the company they're recruiting for to verify them and the job.
Well, that is where the confusion lies, is that, I have to provide these things to my employer. So we just really encourage people at that point to find ways to contact the employer outside of the channels that you've been engaging with. Are you hiring? Is this a position? Is this the salary? Who's in charge? What's the email? And asking those questions.
But frankly, to me, this seems kind of impossible if you're applying for dozens or even hundreds of jobs. It's definitely something you'd want to do before giving away any personal information, though. And recruiters told me that you shouldn't ever have to hand over too much information during the interview process. One said it's frankly outdated to even include your full home address on your resume.